Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss an overdue topic which have been requested by many of you. I have received many messages regarding this topic. So let us discuss this, and that is how to prepare for MD entrance examination after BHMS. So let us discuss it step by step. Number one, when to start preparation for this MD examination. So honestly speaking, if you have a mindset just after entering in your course, BHMS course, if you have a mindset to pursue the post graduation, you should start your preparation then and there only. Along with the university preparation for your subject, you have to look for those MCQs also. So ideal time to start is the first year of BHMS itself, but it's never delay. I think it's only 1 year time is enough. 1 year of dedicated study is enough to crack this MD entrance examination. 8 hours of study daily for 1 year, mind my words, 8 hours of dedicated study for 1 year is enough to crack this MD examination. Okay, this MD examination has been recently started to be conducted by the National Test Agency, I think NTA, with the name of All India Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Test. So altogether there are 120 questions. There will be 2 parts, you can divide it with 2 parts: questions from your homeopathic subjects, questions from other important medical subjects. Okay, so questions from homeopathic subjects will cover up around 50% of the questions, that is 60 number questions will be coming from this, and 60 questions will be coming from other medical subjects. So we will come back to that. First, when to start the preparation? I have told you that 1 year of dedicated study is enough, be it in your internship, be it in your house stuff or after house stuff. But on the side note, I will suggest that go for MD only after completing your house stuff shift, because there are some places in India which give more value to house stuff shift than MD examination. Why they are doing so? What is the reason? That is another question. But if you have a house staff shift experience and you want to go pursue a government job, it will just a bonus for you. Okay, so after house staff, I will suggest that go for MD after completing your house staff shift only. Okay, so 1 year of dedicated study is needed. And what sort of books you have to follow or how to study? First, what sort of books you have to follow? You have to follow, again we will divide it into two, the other medical subjects and homeopathic subjects. Come to other medical subjects. There is a wrong conception among our students that you have to study each topic for MD entrance examination, each topic in detail from the subject books. Okay, that is the textbook. Like physiology, for physiology you have to read Guyton, Organon, even Mahapatra. Okay, that is not the thing. For the anatomy, you have to study Gray's Anatomy or BD Chaurasia or Samar Mitro or AK Datto. So this is actually not the case for MD entrance examination. This is an entrance examination, not your university preparation. Okay, you have to be very selective in your selection of book. So first of all, we have divided the study in 2 groups. First, other medical subjects, which wrongfully we are we are calling it allied subjects. These are not allied, actually these are the proper medical subjects. Okay, for the convenience sake, for the easy understanding, we are using term allied. So for allied subjects, you have to choose 2 types of book. One, the guidebook, and other the MCQ book. You can follow a MCQ book for each subject or a single MCQ book for all subjects. Okay, getting my point? You can follow guidebook for each subject or you can follow a single guidebook for all. The single guidebook approach is more easier and more time saving. Single guidebook I will recommend here, ROMS, revision of all medical subjects. There is a book called ROMS. This is enough. You have if you have been an average student or less than average, even less than average student during your university days, then also this book is enough to guide you for your MD entrance examination. There are highlighted topic, there are high-end topic, there are those topics which are more asked in your examination have been highlighted and easily explained. So this book is I think enough for all medical subjects, revision of all medical subjects. Okay, ROMS. Along with this you need a MCQ book. You can go for each. If you have been a very good student during your university days, your preparation have been very good, then you can go for MCQ books for each subject. Okay, there are many for each subject, like gynae there are MCQ books, like anatomy there are MCQ books, or you can go for a single MCQ book for all the subjects. This latter approach I will recommend to follow, the single MCQ book for all the subjects. And remember, the more you solve MCQ, more you are becoming competent for the examination. Okay, and there is a saying that solve one MCQ book 10 times than solving 10 MCQ books only one. Okay, only once. That means that if you are having a single like PG Plus is a book which I will recommend. Latest edition of PG Plus have been in market. It was out of print for last 2-3 years, but it is now in the market, and PG Plus is enough for this examination. We are remember we are talking about not talking about NEET PG, that is postgraduate examination for getting admission in MD entrance, getting admission in post graduation after MBBS. We are not talking about that. We are talking about this AIEA PGET. Okay, that means All India Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Examination, and for this examination, this PG Plus is enough MCQ book which you can follow. Okay, next, and solve it again and again, not once and going for other book, except mind it, except one question which have been one type of question which have been in trend nowadays, which are like assessment and reasoning type question. For those assessment and reasoning type question, you can follow other book for only those, and that is not covering much of the portion of your question paper. Okay, assessment and reasoning type question, you should follow some newer MCQ books, like you can go for Marrow's textbook, or you can go for a text MCQ is Marrow's question bank, and another MCQ which I will mention in the blog description is given below. You can read that also. Next, for homeopathic part, again you don't have to follow for homeopathic pharmacy and homeopathic repertory. You don't have to follow the textbook of homeopathic pharmacy and textbook of homeopathic repertory. Rather, you can go for a single book which is Success. I will recommend for homeopathic part both MCQ and that as a guidebook. Success is a complete book, and along with Turning Point. Turning Point is also important, is also one of the important book for your preparation in homeopathic subject. Success and Turning Point, these books should be with you. There are many other good books, you can follow those also according to your mental setup, mind setup, or according to your choice, but Success and Turning Point is enough to crack this entrance examination. Okay, come to homeopathic pharmacy and repertory. Whatever given in the Success is enough, both for the subjective part and for the MCQ part. MCQ you can add on after solving questions. There are lots of questions given, lots of year-wise questions given at the end of the Success and Turning Point also. So for subjective part, whatever written in homeopathic pharmacy part and homeopathic repertory part in Success is enough. Be it date, of the homeopathic repertory, be it rubric hunting of the homeopathic repertory, be it dates in different dates in homeopathic pharmacy, classes in homeopathic pharmacy, drug preparation in homeopathic pharmacy, all have been compiled with a easy, comprehensive nature. So you can follow those for these two subjects and MCQs plus MCQs. Next, for homeopathic repertory part, for other two subjects, Materia Medica and Organon of Medicine. These two subjects have no end. Still you will find that question have been asked from a selected portion or in a selected terms. Question always have been asked, like there will be a bulk of question from Allen's keynote in your Materia Medica. So try and remember Allen's keynote. You don't know from where question will be coming. So some people find it difficult to read Allen's keynote, but there is a way to read Allen's keynote from the point of view of examination. Okay, so you can divide this Allen's keynote into relationship, into modalities, into introduction. With 2-3 lines are given above. With every medicine there are 2-3 lines. Those are important. Modalities are important and relationships are important. If you find Allen's keynote, remembering Allen's keynote difficult, you can approach in this way. First go for modalities, then go for relationship, and regarding relationship, success have a easier table to understand and remember this relationship. Okay, relationship part of the Allen's keynote. So again success will come handy here. Next, there will be some questions from Borik's Materia Medica. Success again will come handy with you here also, that selected lines from Borik's Materia Medica have been given, and you will see that in the last few years questions have been asked from this only. You don't know whether examiners are reading these lines of success or not, but these lines are very important and selectively have been given in success. Okay, some questions will be asked from Kent's Materia Medica, some question will be asked from Tyler's, some from Nash, some from J.H. Clark. You need not to go for that. Just prepare your Allen's keynote plus your Borik. Next comes Organon of Medicine, and solve those MCQ questions. There are some good books on MCQ for Materia Medica also. You can follow those. Next come Organon of Medicine. Organon of Medicine, you will find a bulk of question is coming from Organon text itself. So be conversant with the text. You will be asked which aphorism number. We will be asked the concept wise question from the text only. Some questions will be asked plus some questions will be asked from this book published in which year, or this book has which author, or who translated this and that. These are the questions which have been asked in last few years examination, and you will find again success will come handy here, that there are tables of authors, there are tables of date, there are tables of different editions of Organon. You will find that are high yielding points have been easily comprehensive manner. Success have this have been given in success. Okay, so Organon of Medicine, follow text. For Materia Medica, follow Allen's keynote and somewhat what have been written in success regarding Borik. Okay, so now this was all about book you should follow. Now how to study for your examination. Remember, you don't need to study everything. Okay, you are not that if you are missing a single tough question, which was tough for all, which was difficult for all the participants, okay, that will not bother your rank. But if you are missing a single easy question which were easy for all, and you don't know because you were focusing on those difficult topics, which selected questions are being asked from those difficult topics, and you have wasted your time on those topics and didn't get time to revise these easier topics, then this is a crime. So remember, for this strategy is the main thing for preparation of this medical entrance, for this PG entrance examination. Okay, what should be your strategy in preparing for your examination? first of all, uh, remember, start with the easier. When you are starting, this is the first day of your starting, when you decided, no, I will go for PG entrance examination, I am going to start. Then very first day, start with the easier subject which you can handle easy. That will boost your confidence, not with the difficult part, not with the difficult that no, I will read today physiology, and you know that there is lots of questions from physiology, lots of difficult topics from physiology are there. So what I will suggest, there is a story of Chandragupta, I hope you know that when he was trying to attack and win the state of Magad, he was repeated failing in his attempt. Why he was failing? When he after such failed attempt, when he was roaming in the jungle, he came across an old woman who served her khichdi, and Chandragupta started to eat from the middle, okay, and burnt his finger. Old woman laughed and told that, oh, you are how fool you are like of Chandragupta. And Chandragupta was asking, why do you think that Chandragupta is fool? She told that khichdi should be started to eat from the side, from the corners, then reach the capital, and that Chandragupta is attacking the capital only, not trying to conquer the nearby places. Okay, so like this analogy can be applied here also, that if you start with the middle, it will destroy your confidence. Okay, so for allied subjects, I will suggest that try to handle 4 subjects: FMT, that forensic medicine, next PSM, preventive and social medicine, that community medicine, gynae and obs, and next anatomy. These 4 subjects should be in your grasp. Out of that, start with FMT. There are not much question from FMT, and there are very less revision portion you will find in ROMs. So go with the ROMs and go follow the MCQ in PG Plus. You can study this subject, all the subject, in 2 manners. Either you revise the ROMs and then go to solving MCQ, or first solve MCQ and then go to the subject, revision of that subject. This last is this last has been a good strategy. This last has been actually a good strategy for me. I have prepared in this way. This is called reverse studying. First you are conversant with the questions being asked from which topic, and then you are going to revise those topics, and then again going to MCQs. So this is FMT. For PSM also like that, for gynae obs also like that, and for anatomy also follow this. Anatomy, in out of these 4 subjects, anatomy is a bit lengthier, but it will give you a boost in your preparation. That there are lots of you will understand divide it again into parts: upper extremities, lower extremity, thorax and abdomen, and head and neck. Okay, so you can divide it again and start reading those MCQ portions and those topics from your guidebook. Okay, the same thing you can do for MCQ in PSM and gynae obs. Next you will go, after grasping all these 4 subjects, next you will go for medicine, surgery and pathology. If you can skip a single subject, I will suggest you to skip physiology, because there are lots of vast questions can be prepared from this subject, and there are less and less repetition every year from this subject. So you can easily skip physiology. Hardly you will get 4 or 5 questions from this, or those are very vast. You can give your time rather in medicine and pathology more. Regarding pathology and medicine, you will find those some portions of these pathology and medicines are overlapping and easier to understand. So start accordingly. You will find recipe and cardiology, go to pathology and go to anatomy, you will, medicine, and you will find these subjects, these topics are overlapping, so it will be easier to prepare all the medicine. Medicine is a very fast subject, you will get lots of questions from this, but a bit difficult to prepare. So start medicine also in a bit by bit fashion. Okay, start with the easier topic and then go for higher, and lots of assessment and reasoning question will be asked from this medicine also. Okay, prepare accordingly. Next coming is surgery. In surgery there are few topics which have been high yielding, like orthopedic, different named fractures, different named x-rays sign, different named x-ray sign, and from esophagus, from hernia. You will understand when you will go through the question papers of last few years, you will understand that which subject you have to which topic you have to give emphasis on. Okay, so surgery. Next, coming to our homeopathic subject. This homeopathic subject I have discussed already, that how to for Organon and Materia medica, how to read those, read Organon from text, and some you will get a topic of chronic disease. Don't go for chronic disease from Hahnemann's chronic disease. This Hahnemann's chronic disease is good for your clinical practice, good for your clinical understanding, but it is not a wise decision to read those chronic disease for your examination purpose, for this MCQ examination purpose. So go for if you want to read the subject, read it from Roberts, and you will find that lots of questions you will be able to solve after going through those topics in Roberts chronic disease. There is a few chapters of chronic disease in Roberts. You will find you are able to solve those questions from Mison's. Okay. Now, where and how to finish your how to give the finishing touch to your preparation. The first day was, we started with the first day, and now we are ending. Just before 2 months or 3 months of examination, your preparation is almost complete. Now you are turning to turning point. There are turning point have this advantage that each questions, each MCQ and their options have been discussed in detail. So while solving one MCQ, we are getting altogether 5 MCQs. Okay, in different year wise they have been solved, and related topic plus related topics have been discussed. So while solving previous year question paper, try to solve it from turning point. Okay, so this was in gist the strategy for preparation. And remember, 1 year of dedicated study, every day 8 hours. If you are studying 2 hours a day, studies 2 hours a day, but be consistent, and then you are going to increase it day by day. As the examination coming, you are increasing your 2 hour schedule to 4 hours, 4 hours to 8 hours, 8 hours to 10, 10 to 12. Okay, so this is a strategy. If you can follow, it will be much more easier to crack the ND entrance examination. I wish you all the good luck for your examination.